Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. I normally buy my gear like right when it comes out, but I didn't get the DJI OSMO Action 5 Pro until just now, 6 months later. So I'm gonna check this thing out. I'm gonna see what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and what I really wanna do is later compare it to my Pocket 3 and see how I like it relative to that. But let's jump into this thing. I'll tell you some of the stuff I like and don't like as we go along, and here we go. So I'm still shooting with the internal microphones of this camera, and I'm going to for a while so that you can hear it and hear what it sounds like. But one of the first things that I really love about the OSMO Action 5 and all really these recent action cameras is that the image stabilization is just fantastic. So I'm walking using it right now and it is just absolutely amazing. I mean, I can walk and talk and it's just going to be smooth and buttery smooth. I don't have to worry about if my footage is going to be shaky or janky or anything else like that. And because unlike the Pocket 3, there's no mechanical gimbal on there, I don't have to really worry about if it's gonna drift or if it's gonna, I'm in the wrong, gimbal mode or anything like that. I just simply hold the camera out and just shoot. Now, another thing that I really love about this camera is the size and the weight. This thing is very small. It only weighs 5.1 ounces with the battery in there. And I don't know what the exact dimensions are on this, but it is so tiny, it really allows you to mount your camera in places that would otherwise be difficult. And I have a car that has sort of a sloping windshield, and it makes it difficult for me to mount other cameras on it. But with this Action 5, because it is so small and so light, it's very easy for me to sort of just really pretzel up the suction mount and get the camera in place so that I can shoot like I am right now. Now, I do love shooting with this camera in the car. It's just a ton of fun and it's very easy to do. And one thing that's really easy to do with this camera in the car is shoot hyperlapses. So I love shooting time lapses, and hyperlapses with this camera are just dead easy. So I was able to go ahead and put this camera at 30x at 30 frames a second, which is equivalent to about a 1 second interval. And let's go take a look. Well, what did you think about the hyperlapse? I have to say, I think it's very cool, and I just love how easy it is to shoot them when you're in the car. When I'm using my Pocket 3, it's always a challenge because if it's a little too bumpy, the gimbal starts to bounce around, and sometimes it just says the gimbal, is out of calibration, or it's extended too much and it just goes limp. With this, you don't have to worry about any of that. It just looks really nice. So, yeah. Anyways, as you can see, the sun is starting to set, which means it's going to be time to test some low light functionality and performance with this camera. So let's wait till it gets a little bit darker and shoot some low light. All right, well, it is fully dark now, and I'm testing this here in one of the metro stations, and what I can say is it is looking pretty good, at least on my screen. So hopefully the footage looks really good on yours as well. Now, one thing that you should be aware of is that if you're shooting in really dark scenarios like this, then you might have some micro jitters because the camera does use electronic image stabilization instead of mechanical. So you may get these little micro jitters, but otherwise it seems like it's looking pretty good on my screen here. Hopefully it continues to look good on yours. But there is a super night mode for when it's really dark, and I haven't tested it yet, but let's test it right now. Okay, so I went ahead and put the camera in super night mode, and it's in rock steady, and it's in the dewarp standard. So now I also am shooting with a DJI wireless mic too. It's hooked up right there, and it's paired via, I believe it's Bluetooth with the camera. So I don't have the wireless receiver plugged into the camera, but just so you know, you can actually plug in the receiver to the camera and connect it that way. But I'm not doing that because you don't really need to. It's just a matter of if it sounds good or not. So, but this is the super night mode with the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. All right, everyone, there we have it. That is a look at the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro 6 months later. Well, sort of 6 months later because I just got it even though it is a 6-month-old camera. And I will say that I have really enjoyed this camera so far. I'm having a good time with it. I love the size and the weight. It's super small and lightweight, so it's easy to take anywhere. The colors look really nice. The ease of use is fantastic. The battery life is wonderful. It's fast charging. So even though I only have one battery, I can quick charge this thing and get it back up and running in no time if it goes down. I mean, it is really just kind of a fantastic device. The stabilization's great. The only one short side I think is something I expected with an action camera, and that is the low light performance. Even though it's better than other action cameras in low light, it's not very good in low light overall, not when you compare it to other cameras. So there's that. Now, I will say, for the price, this is an excellent deal. If you're someone who's vlogging a lot and you want a good camera that's gonna work well for you, then there you go. Now, I'm shooting inside here in my studio. I have the manual controls set up. I have the DJI wireless mic 2 connected right here onto my shirt. So you're getting another look at another possible scenario that you can use this camera for. So there you have it. So anyways, I'm gonna leave links to it down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'm also gonna leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.